Welcome, welcome, one and all. Hope everybody's liking that music. I don't know about you, but I was about to pour myself a glass of wine and light some candles. That is a fire track that we're playing right there. So, again, I'm Joshua Porter, brand ambassador over here at Elite Seller, and I'm joined by my amazing co host, Berenice Moreno, who is the head of customer support and success over here at Elite Seller.
Welcome for joining us today, guys. Let's just give it a minute for more people to join. And in the meantime, please remember that we have our Q&A section at the bottom. So prepare all of your questions. You can post them there and our team will answer them I'll answer those for you.
Yep. And remember, guys, we are covering our keyword tracker within Elite Seller. So if you're into tracking your keywords, making sure that you have the most accurate success with your product launches, want to make sure that you have the fattest checks with your Amazon disbursement, you're cracking necks, and you are cashing in on your success, make sure you stay tuned for this because we're going to be covering everything in our keyword tracker, best way to utilize it, best way to keep track of your own metrics, and how to get the most out of it.
Perfect. So just before that, today we're going to talk about, of course, the keyword tracker, but most of it, we're going to talk about the keyword tracker settings, how to track your keywords and your competitors' keywords, how to use the tags, how to export, copy to clipboard, and basically how to use the keyword tracker in combination with other modules. So this can be the keyword tracker and the QR and links modules. So let's jump right into it. And first of all, the keyword tracker is semi-automated. Here in Elite Seller, we like to do things really easy for you. This is why we can do all the keyword management for you. So first of all, let's go to the keyword tracker settings. And once you add your seller accounts, if you are the owner of the seller accounts, this is something you can see in your settings. You can find it with the three dots menu, or you can go to the top right corner, go to settings, and go to keyword tracker. We have all of your seller accounts. Please remember, we support 8 different marketplaces, and we can track your keywords and your products across all of them. And first of all, you need to decide if you want us to add any product that had sales in the last 30 days automatically to the keyword tracker, so you don't have to add them manually. And or if you want us to manually or to automatically, track the keywords for your products, which means that we will add or remove the keywords that are making your products rank within the first 3 pages on Amazon only. So we will add those new keywords we detect that are making your products rank, and we will stop tracking them as well if they jump from page 3 to page 4 and so on. So this is the first part. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is extremely important information, guys. So making sure that everything's set up correctly is extremely important within Elite Seller because our system is actively going to check on a rolling 30-day check to make sure that you're indexed and that we're actually getting some kind of signature from Amazon about your keyword. And if we're not getting any kind of signature after that 30-day mark, we're essentially going to put it as non-applicable, and we're going to assume that you're no longer ranking for that keyword.
Yeah. So if you have that feature enabled, you will see this purple A. That means that we are automatically tracking keywords on your behalf. So we have all of your products, and if you totally forgot or if you didn't know that we could do this for you, don't worry. You can manually enable the auto tracking feature, so we can keep doing this tracking for you. You just have to choose the ASIN. You can also bulk select your ASINs. For now, this one that doesn't have the purple A, I'm gonna do it. Just go to the actions menu and you can enable the automatic keyword discovery. This is a really nice feature. Or if you notice that you have a product that is no longer active and we still have it here, you can either disable the automatic keyword discovery, pause that product if you're out of stock, or maybe you did a pause on selling that product, or you're looking for something different, you can pause the tracking. And all of those paused products will go to this paused products tab. So you can have them here and re-enable the tracking when you need it. Also, in this section, you can delete the products and the keywords that we are tracking for them as well. If you delete the product or if you delete a keyword, please bear in mind that we will delete all of the information, the historical rankings information. So just double check if you're sure that you wanna delete those products or keywords before accepting, okay?
And then you can also do all of this by hitting the 3 little dots right next to the plus sign in front of the product, right? So if you just click on that, You can
Yep.
manage that as well. You can do all the other subsettings that I was just talking about. So if we wanted to see how many keywords that we have, we don't actually have to expand out. You can hover over the plus sign, and that's going to let you know how many keywords that you have.
Yes, as we have the privacy mode enabled, this hides all of the tooltips, but you can also check that number here at the right side of the page. And here we have it, okay?
Let's talk about how the best way to set up the keyword tracker. So if somebody's coming in here absolutely blind and they have no clue what they're doing in Elite Seller outside of watching our tutorial videos and following our new onboarding wizard, which I'm sure you guys have all gotten messages and notifications about, make sure you set everything up correctly on that to avoid any kind of hiccups. But how would they go about doing that, Betty?
Okay, if you want to add a product manually, this is the manual way of doing things. So you have to go to the blue button, add ASIN. And here we have two options. We can track your products and you also can track competitor products. So right now, let's focus on our products. You have to choose the seller account that contains that ASIN. Click on this bar and we will show you all of your products. You can open all of the filters. Remember that you can track a parent or a child ASIN. By default, the system adds the parent ASIN, so everything can be easier. And you can track at a global, like have a global view of the rankings of your products. So you can choose any product. Maybe we don't have this one. We will check if you already have this product, and this is how you can start tracking your ASIN. Probably this is a standalone. And here, what can we do here, Joshua?
So right over here, we can manually add a bunch of keywords. We can add suggested keywords. We can load more keywords if we actually have them. But one thing that I think that we can actually do is we should be able to bulk upload a list of keywords right in here, right?
Yes.
So we can load more keywords.
Yes, you can copy paste a list if you already have it. So once you pasted this list, let me disable it for a sec so I can see which product is this. So baby bath toys. Let's enable it again. And if you had somewhere else your keywords, or if you want to know if you're ranking for these keywords or not, you just have to add the whole list here. And what our tool will do is start looking for the best and last known rankings that the keyword had. So we will tell you if you ranked at some point with that keyword, or if you're ranking inside or outside the first 3 pages on Amazon. You can see that with these 2 keywords, the product is below page 3. So you can either add only the ranking keywords, the ones that will have green numbers in this section, or you can click on add all, so we can track all of your keywords for you. Maybe you're gonna start ranking soon, so you can keep them there.
Yeah, maybe you're running some funnels or you're using some magic links and you really want to capture this these really short tail keywords. This is the best way to actually keep track of it. So I would personally recommend people to actually add a bulk load of keywords into the system, because that's going to make it a whole lot easier to keep track of your success over time, especially when it comes to your PPC campaigns and your launch campaigns.
And when you add a new product, you can track the competitors, your competitors as well. So as this is a new ASIN we're tracking, we can go to this section and select the competitors. As we mentioned here, the tool can automatically suggest 2 competitors, 2 known competitors. But if you already have identified your competitors, you just have to go to Amazon and copy paste their ASINs to this section. And I will show you how to find them and how you can compare yourself against the competitors. So once you have everything set up here, you added the keywords you want us to track, you made the modifications, maybe you don't need this one, so we can keep it this way. You need to click on Start Tracking. But let me continue and return to this section. And now your product should be in this section. As you can see, we have different tags and we can see the AC per 9. This means that this product has the Amazon Choice Badge for 9 keywords. And this is a parent. Why? Because I can see that I have 4 child ASINs or 4 variations. This is how we tag them, so you can identify if it's a parent or a child or a standalone.
And those AC tags are also going to appear next to the keyword when you open up your keyword tracker and you expand out.
Yes, let me find those. Actually, you can make the entries list even larger, so you can have everything in the same page. and it will be easier for you to find your products and your keywords. So let's give it a minute here and let's look for those ACs. Where is it? Maybe at the top.
I think they might be hidden. They might be covered up by the boost signal.
So, yeah,
I know that there it shows the icon right next to it, but maybe it's me. Maybe I cursed the
There's one.
Yeah,
here we have it.
There you go.
So you can see the exact keyword that has the Amazon choice badge. And now let me make this list shorter. So let's go all the way to the top here and make it small so we can use the other one. At a product level, you can find, of course, the marketplace or the seller account this product belongs to, the estimated clicks this product is receiving each day. The clicks change with different time ranges compared to yesterday, the 7 days before, or 30 days ago. The current and main BSR category your product is at, the ranking graph, and here you can see those two competitors we mentioned. So again, you can manually add your competitors, or you can wait for our tool to give you your best competitors based on the product, the category, and the keywords you're currently using. So you can do it from there, or you can click on the three dots, manage competitors, and do that setting from the outside. And here you can see those products we are also tracking, or we can just remove them and put our new competitors. So now at a keyword level, what can we find, Josh?
Well, on a keyword level, we can actually expand outward and we can see what is actually going on. So we can see what's going on within our own keywords. Obviously, we can see what keywords that we're actively checking out. And I just want to highlight a couple of unique features because there's a lot going on in this tool right now. And being able to have a better grasp and understanding of it, it's going to make it just heap loads easier for you to actually manage it. So if you will expand out just a little bit more, Betty, there you go.
I'm using a shorter list.
Yeah, one that doesn't have like 5,000 keywords.
Thousands, exactly.
Perfect, right over here. So again, right over here, we can see the keywords that we're highlighting, that we're going after. You can see the little lightning bolt next to it. That's our boost mode. That's going to track the keyword success every hour on the hour. And you can choose to quick activate that or quick deactivate that. You can also do a quick refresh, which is going to enable a instantaneous scrape on that keyword in our system so it can update all the metrics across the board. You can also pin your keywords. So if you're doing any kind of ranking campaigns, you can pin those keywords to the top. And as you can see, it's refreshing right now actively. You can add notes to those keywords. And then you can also open up that keyword specifically on Amazon in your marketplace. And again, all this information is meant to be as accurate as possible. So if you see it being 1 or 2 numbers off when it comes to, like, let's say your sponsored rank or your page, obviously the page is going to be 100% accurate based on our system, but the sponsored rank might be just a little off. It's still actually working to make sure that that information is really, really relevant for your business. So again, going over here, the click share. Click share essentially is showing you the percentage of how many clicks that you get based off of the overall search volume. So if you're pulling in roughly 25% of all clicks based off of that current keyword, that means that actively 1 out of 4 people are actually going to your product based off of that search versus everybody else, which is actually really good data. And I would recommend actually targeting that a little bit more so that you can actually gain more clicks. See if you can steal more of that market share based off of that click. Obviously, we're going over the rank change, seeing what it is on a 30-day trend. And again, remember, if any of this information appears non-applicable over an extended period of time, we'll actively remove it from the system. Then we have your rank history. This is showing your BSR. So obviously, knowing that your BSR is a whole lot lower than it was the previous day is a good indicator that you're actively getting success when it comes to your product, especially your keyword right over here. So we can see right there, we have our top rank is rank 1 on September 30th, and our bottom rank was rank 5 on September 15th. We managed to climb 4 positions in 15 days, but obviously this is a very competitive keyword. It's a short tail keyword. And we could see that we have 3 children. We're tracking this. We have our automatic keyword discovery enabled, but let's talk about a couple other things on here after you can feel free to expand that out just a little bit further. And let's talk about a couple other things why do we actually need to use the the boost mode on here? Well, you're doing a product launch. You want to know what your success is over an extended period of time, right? So this is extremely important to making sure that you have accurate and consistent data on your keywords. So if you are running any kind of rebate campaigns, either using ManyChat or funnels, or you're doing any kind of ranking campaigns, you want to make sure that you're able to keep track of that. Hence why we have the option for you to search for your keyword and also pin your keyword.
I think this is a good one. And let me show you this graph. So here we have your ranking, so you can track it day by day. All of the information in the keyword tracker is updated daily. But as Josh just mentioned, if you have a really active keyword, if you're doing or using the magic links, doing any product launches with our tools, or if you just want to track your keyword hourly, that's when you can enable the boost mode. So for 10 days, you will have hourly reports of your keyword rankings, okay? And here you can compare yourself against the other competitors. So this is competitor A, and you can see that the yellow one is not even showing up here. So he was not ranking. He stopped ranking here on October 31st. So you can have the historical information of your product, your rankings, and the competitors' information as well.
And that's beautiful that your competitor dropped off on that keyword. They probably couldn't afford to rank for it anymore, or they just felt like it wasn't relevant to their success on Amazon. But I guarantee you this is more than likely a very good keyword, especially it's a short tail keyword and it's got pretty good search volume.
Mm-hmm.
So let's close this out and let's cover a couple things that I think a lot of people really don't know that exists inside our keyword tracker, which again, that would be at the top, and that's our auto tracking feed. And let me just tell you guys about this. This is like a very unique feature within Elite Seller that I haven't seen in any other tool. And this is actively checking your listing every single day based on all the keywords that are in our system and helping you find new keywords that you didn't even know that you were actively ranking for now. You're now indexed for this keyword and you're ranking for it. This is a beautiful way to, again, if you have a team that is in charge of your PPC campaigns, or you're trying to test out to see what the best keywords are for your listing, for your campaigns, for your title, for your bullet points, whatever it may be, we're going to give you this information and we're going to show you it consistently. And you can have this information put out on a dashboard as well so that your team can keep track of it. So now we are now ranking for these new keywords. And let's show one where we're actively, where we've lost a couple of keywords. So we have keywords removed.
Just one. Mm-hmm.
Just one, that one right there. So yeah, it's going to give us a nice little list. And again, if you were to click on any of those keywords, obviously they're going to be hyperlinks. They're going to take you directly over to Amazon for that listing. You're going to see that your product is probably not even on this anymore. And maybe this is a keyword that you actually want to go after again. So with something like this, you have some team members, you can have some team members that are strictly responsible for maintaining your keyword rank and your relevancy on these keywords. They can easily just go in here once a week. They can pull any kind of keywords that you're no longer ranking for, and they can start creating campaigns to either go after those if you see the benefit of going after those keywords.
Mm-hmm. Really nice. And this tab is one of the most important because, of course, we want to notify you about everything we have been doing for your products in terms of adding or removing keywords to the tracker. And I will show you how to add this tab exactly to the dashboard. So you just have to go to your dashboard and add this one as a widget. So just click on our widget selector and just look for auto tracker feed. And here we have it. Once you add it, we will daily give you the updates on what are we doing in terms of your keywords. And you have exactly the same information as we had in that auto tracker feed tab. You can edit it. Maybe you just want to lock it for a specific seller account and also for an event. As Joshua just mentioned, you can have a team in charge of tracking those keywords that were removed. And maybe if we added a new product into the keyword tracker, the number of logs, maybe you just want to keep an eye on the last 5 events, and that's it. You can have everything in the same place in your dashboard without having to go to the keyword tracker and go to the auto tracker feed tab again.
What I would recommend that people do, anybody that's using Elite Seller right now, is create one tab that's specifically for your keyword tracking, right? And then create another tab specifically for your alerts. So if you have multiple accounts or you're managing specifically your account or other accounts, you can either keep it very blank. You can keep not having it locked in on any specific account, so that when you actually go to switch accounts, you can see that this information updates across the board for multiple accounts, right? So that's my suggestion. And then when you have this keyword tracking tab, you actually use the individual tabs. You just clone them out and you have them set specifically for what you're looking for. So this one's going to be one for removed, one for new keywords, one for any kind of other checks that we have in our system. And then you could set those parameters based off of that. And that's the way that I would suggest doing this, because then it makes it clean, it makes it digestible information. And then you can see there and you can grab what you know how to take care of your actionable items, move forward, whether it's changing your campaigns or updating any kind of information on your listing.
Perfect. So you just have to set this up and you will have everything in your dashboard ready to be analyzed. Now let's go back to the keyword tracker. And as you can see in this section, we are tracking your product, all of those keywords. We are telling you if you're indexed or not for a couple of keywords. I mean, for all of your keywords, we can show you that. And the same thing you can do with your competitors. This is why we have the other products tab. So you can add any competitor from Amazon, take the ASIN, copy, paste it here, and see which keywords they are indexed for, which keywords they are using to rank for which keywords they have a sponsored ranking. This is a really nice way to spy on your competitors a little. So add ASIN, track any ASIN. You just need to choose the marketplace. And actually, we can go right now to Amazon and try to find, I don't know, maybe this one. Do you like this product?
Yeah, let's go for another one. This one looks weird. Yeah.
Okay, it looks like
it doesn't look like a vacuum cleaner, I can tell you that much. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, just
this one?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
That's heavy duty. Yeah, that one's heavy duty. It's perfect.
Okay. We can copy the ASIN from here or from the bottom part in the product details. Paste it here, and now our tool will start looking for the characteristics of this product, which means that we will tell you if it's a parent, if it's a child, and that way you can start the tracking of this competitor ASIN as well. And you will have exactly the same information, the rankings, the click share, the keywords. You can enable the automatic keyword discovery for this competitor as well. You can enable the automatic, the hourly tracking with the boost mode. You can do exactly the same thing we do for your products. So we can track ASIN. We will show you all of those keywords and where they are making this product rank. And you can add competitors to your competitor, or you can even add your product here and do like the reverse tracking.
So that's pretty next level right there. You're adding your competitor and you're adding your competitor's competitors. So again, this is a deep dive analysis on how well they're doing in comparison to you and how well other people are doing in comparison to them. So this is real metadata that you guys are actually pulling in and making sure that this is the best way to navigate this particular category on Amazon to get the most out of it and make sure that you're in the top position, or you're at least in the top 3 positions.
We can start tracking it. We need some more keywords, but basically this is it. You can see that I added only those keywords that are making the product rank within the first 3 pages. This is why they have green numbers, and I will always have them available here in the other products tab. So I can do anything I want. And in all of the products, you can copy the keywords to the clipboard. You can export the keywords. So you can select a couple of them, maybe the ones that are making them rank. I'm just choosing some randomly. And in actions, you can copy those selected keywords and boom, you have them ready. Or you can export all of this information from the keyword tracker. You can export all of the keywords or only the information of those selected keywords, okay? And remember this feature, the copy to clipboard one, because I will show you how to use it with the QR and links to generate magic links. So just something real quick, we also have our watch list. If you want to keep an eye on some products, maybe you don't want to pin them at the top, but you still want to have them separate, you can add them to the watch list and those products will be here. So now let's go to my products again. And I want to show you the tags because not all of our users are using the tags, but the ones that are using them are having a lot of benefits from doing so. What can you use the tags for? You can tag, let's say if you're selling some seasonal products, let's say this is only the line for the Halloween products. Okay, you can tag them and filter those products, and now that it's like the best time to sell Halloween products. Or you can filter by ingredients. This is maybe an oil, this one has ginger, this is turmeric, this is taro. So you can have different ingredients. Or maybe you sell beauty products and we have seen someone filter their products by face and body, face only, eyes, hair. So you can filter your lines and categorize your products. So with this one, you just need to add a tag. Maybe this is the ones I'm using for launching, or I'm not launching this product next. These are the products I need to do restock for. You can choose a nice color for these tags, add the tag manually, or you can bulk add these tags. So I can select these three, go to our actions menu, add bulk tags, and look for the restock one I just edited. And here we go. Now I have these three products with the tag I need. And if I need to filter all of the ones with this status, I can look for them with this filter, and that's it with this search bar.
That is amazing, because I'm actually learning something right now. I didn't even realize that we can actually do this. So I'm glad,
Really?
I'm glad I'm here, right? So this is new for me. So now I can tell people how to do this. This is pretty cool. So thanks for showing that, Betty. Let's take a moment and answer some questions, because I imagine that there's a good amount of questions going on. We have a couple right now in Q&A, and we have active around 30 people in here. So let's go over some questions real quick.
I can see here, my team members will be able to see the same tags I use. Yes, they will see the tags and they can filter again by tags, but the tags are unique per user. So if I created the tag, I'm the one in charge of managing that tag, okay? But yes, everyone will be able to see the same tags, so everyone can be on the same level of knowledge.
Yeah, and make sure that you guys have a nice system in place for how you guys name everything with your naming conventions when it comes to tags. It makes it really easy and consistent. Trust me, we have it over here at our team with Elite Seller when we use any of our communication services to talk to you guys. But again, being able to have that consistency across the board is going to make it so much easier for people to be able to find what they're looking for and get the results that they want, or at least populate the results that they want.
Yes. And I think the last one I want to show you, the last tip or trick I want to show you is how to create the magic links directly from the keyword tracker. So for that, let me open that module real quick and let's go to the QR and links. With this one, please remember that we have a way to create really powerful links that will give you really good ranking results. We can name this one test webinar. And you don't have to spend that many time doing them. You can see this is super fast. I'm going to use the magic links and I'm going to start adding the keywords. So the system is full of shortcuts. This is why I can copy the clipboard, the keywords to the clipboard, or I can copy my ASIN and for the keywords. So I will open this menu again, and maybe I want magic links for these four. Click on actions, copy selected keywords, paste them here, and that's it. This is how I can easily have magic links that I can start using for my funnels, for my rebate campaigns with ManyChat. You can use them in a lot of different ways. And now we have them.
And that's how easy it is. And all you guys have to do is just take that URL, copy it.
Exactly. You can see the keywords I just used, and I can copy this main URL, which will be the rotator. Okay. So let's see if we have other questions, Josh. Let me open this Q&A section, and please let us know all of your questions. This is the time.
Okay, so we have a gentleman that asked, if I disabled boost mode by accident, can I enable it again? Yes, you can. You are in complete control, man. All you have to do is just go over there on that one particular keyword, hit the hamburger menu, which is the 3 linear dots, and you can just enable boost mode again, and it'll just start right back up. Well, the recording of this training be available on Elite Seller website later today. We'll have this on YouTube and our website pretty soon. Okay, and what's the difference between this and the keyword finder? So the keyword finder, we're using that specifically on your competitors. So you can either use it on yourself or your competitors, similar to reverse ASIN. And it's again just meant to actually track one product or do any kind of keyword finding on one product, again, whether it's yours or your competition. This is your internal keyword tracker. So there's a big difference, right? We're focusing on your products and not your competitors at all. You can add your competitors in there and you can see how they're doing in case of performance, but overall it's meant specifically for your products because we're focusing on you. Can you please go over the magic links and keywords again? Sure. We can definitely do that. Betty, you want to pull up the screen and we can just cover that again real quick on how to knock that out?
Exactly. So you know that these magic links, fake search engine traffic going to Amazon to your product with the selected keywords, right? This is why they are so good and powerful. So customers can find your products. How to do it? So you know your ASIN, you can choose the keywords you want to use to rank for. So let me copy another one, maybe this one. We can go to QR and links. I have it here real quick. Click on create, choose the seller account, title, webinar 2. Next, the URL, you can customize your subdomain. So this can be my rotator product 1. Check it, and that's it. So everything can be nice and branded if you want to. And now choose the magic links. Here, super simple. You can rotate them sequentially, so one after the other, or randomly. The tool will choose one and send it to the customer with each click.
And with sequential, that's going to go in numerical order. So from top down. So however you paste in those keywords, it's going to go into them.
So this is my ASIN I just copied, and I'm going to do the same thing with the keywords. I want these ones. I have the Amazon Choice Badge, maybe a couple more from the bottom with good rankings, or the ones with the bottom rankings if you want to rank for those. Actions, copy selected keywords, and now I have them in my clipboard. Paste them here, and we will generate a magic link for each one of these keywords. So let me add them. And you can see we have all of these links, and we have the pending fallback URL. This is just in case something happens to the magic links. We have like the backup. Continue. You can customize your URL, even add a logo in the middle, and that's it. You have a rotator of magic links. Here you have them, both magic links, and these are the keywords we are generating magic links for. Okay.
And again, you guys are more than welcome to try those out. You can click the little arrow in the top in the right-hand corner, and that's just going to show you that where the magic link has actively been set up by obviously mimicking search result traffic and making sure that everything is taken care of. So as you can see, it's simply that easy. Again, like Bede said, our software is full of shortcuts to make this as easy for you to navigate as possible. And again, we're obviously going to develop better and better shortcuts. So it just becomes as simple. Like all you guys have to do is you can sneeze at your keyboard and it essentially going to do the work for you over time. So if you have any further questions, feel free to ask them now. If not, make sure that you take out your your phone, scan the QR codes on the side, book a private demo call with Bede, the support team, or myself, or you can take out your phone and you can scan the other QR code. You can listen to our podcast, The Elite Seller Show, which I'm the host of. And yeah, we're glad to do this for you guys.
And this question, will we be able to use these links for the funnels? Of course, you can copy and paste this magic link to the funnel, or inside the funnels, they have an option to use magic links. So you don't even have to do any copy pasting. You can copy the keywords you want us to generate magic links for, but yes, the funnels have their own settings on how to use the magic links. Super easy as well.
So to the person that asked that question, in any of our launch protocol keyword sections, if you were to set it to just 5% on all of them, you only get a max of 20 keywords, right? But if you were to actually go into QR codes and links, and you were to create a QR code with, like, let's say 50 keywords or 100 keywords or 5,000 keywords, if that's something that you actually choose to do, you can simply take that URL and you can just set it to 100%. And there you go. You have 100, 500, 5,000. Hopefully not, you're not trying to target all 5,000 of those. Maybe you're just actually just running traffic to your listing, but you can use that in lieu of just only having that limited parameter of only having 20 as a cap.
And one question from Monse. What's the difference between the keywords that pop up in reverse ASIN and the ones from the keyword tracker?
The keywords that pop up in reverse ASIN, are you referring to reverse ASIN or reverse ASIN plus? Because again, if we're looking at reverse ASIN, then we're essentially pulling up whatever kind of keywords that your competition is indexed for, and potentially some of the relevancy, as well as the broad search volume, the exact search volume, and the quality score on that. So when it comes to what's in your keyword tracker, again, keyword tracker is based off of your products, right? And reverse ASIN can be based off of your product or your competitor's product. What Bere showed earlier today with the other products aspect in our keyword tracker, this is allowing you to either look at your competition or look at your competition's competition. So you can already have it like quick save, and you can just take a quick glance. The reverse ASIN is meant to actually pull up that data right there in real time with a 30-day look back.
Exactly. So the keyword tracker is for your daily tracking of your keywords and your competitors' keywords, so you can see how everything changed day by day. And our research tools that contain the reverse ASIN plus, keyword finder, those are meant to be used for if you want to look for new keyword combinations, if you want to customize the keywords you're going to use next, just as a research tool. Okay, with some historical information, let's say the last 30 days, as in the reverse ASIN plus.
Sorry, a bit off topic, but what's the difference between Elite Seller Funnels and the Rebate Key platform? Pretty much, Rebate Key is actually a marketplace platform, and Elite Seller is an Amazon seller-based platform. So that's the big difference right there. You can go on Rebate Key either as a seller or a consumer, and you can find what you're looking for, and you can essentially go through that process. But again, with Rebate Key, you're not going to be able to ever ask for a review. Again, it's a marketplace platform. That's why the rebates get issued out at a 35-day time frame. While over here at Elite Seller, this can be instantaneously, it can be 2, it can be 35 days, whatever you want. Plus, there's a bunch of other tools, and that can answer your quick question. Let's see, when it comes down to tags and keywords, is there any limit how many tags one keyword can have? That's a good question. I'll let you take that one, Betty.
There's no limit. Let's say it will all depend on how long your tags are. So we can show you, let's say, the first 3, 5 tags if they are short, and the other ones will have a little button that says show more, and that's